And we're back. Feeling Good Podcast, episode 6. It's gonna be a fun one today, folks. He's got a Browns jersey on. I got a Chiefs jersey on. Not saying we're rooting for one another, but I'm rooting for the dog pound to go all the way.
You already know.
The underdogs of the underdogs. The Browns is just the Browns.
Just the Browns.
Right, Juju? Juju on that beat. Juju on that beat.
Get him out of
Juju
there.
on that, Juju on that beat. You was stupid for dancing on everybody's logo. It came back to bite you, man. Came back to bite you. The great ones are the humble ones. They don't need to talk shit. But I do love how you did fuck up Vontae Burfict after he fucked up Antonio Brown. That was beautifully done. I'll never forget that moment. So that is why I always will like you as a receiver, but you guys took the fucking poo bag and ate that shit last night.
Ben, man.
The brown poo bag.
What happened to Big Ben? That's all we're going to say. Is it over? I think so. 4 interceptions. 3
That Browns
in the first half?
That Browns defense looked fast.
They looked like they was like the
Hunt-
Iron Curtain over there.
Kareem Hunt looked like he did week 1 versus the New England Patriots when he busted out in the league and said hello for 44 points in fantasy.
Oh, yeah. Jarvis Landry was out there catching everything.
Matt Bissonnette, I remember that game. You piece of shit. You shouldn't have won that game. I should have beat you in that league. Balled out. No shout out my boy Matt. I love you. Hope you're watching.
All right.
Episode 6. We got today is it's a good day. We got a lot of good games to talk about. Yesterday's basketball games. We
National championship, baby.
Greeny was out of commission. He was in the John and with the bubble guts, so he's not with us today. He's gonna be taking some Theraflu and getting better. We've got the great Kyrie.
Oh yeah.
Here on deck today.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
let's give a round of applause. Oh, not the one we're looking for. Let's go. Give it a round of applause.
Oh, that's how you feel. Okay, let's get it started, man.
One more time.
Oh.
All right. So, what are we talking about? Let's run through yesterday's games. Let's kind of break down what happened. Charlotte versus New York. Hayward balled out.
He needed his own team, man. This is what he needed.
Hayward, you're balling. I did not expect that. I thought you were washed up. I thought you were overpaid. I thought Michael Jordan was insane for paying you the money that he said he was going to pay you. But as I say, I don't like to talk about another man's pocket. You balling, boy. You balling.
New Orleans,
Get that
Charlotte
cheddar.
should be a solid. They should make the playoffs this year.
They're definitely making the playoffs. I'm calling it here. What is it? I'm calling it here.
They should make the playoffs. I'm not gonna say a high seed. I'm gonna say low seed, but
You
I
better
can
at
see him
least make the
sneaking
8th,
in.
7th seed. It's the East.
I can see him sneaking
Everybody's
in.
out West. You guys should get in. You guys are contending with Milwaukee at this point. Milwaukee's your big contender, in Brooklyn. Milwaukee and Brooklyn. Those are the two teams.
You got Boston too. Don't sleep on Boston.
I gotta run through the list. Yeah, Boston. I do like Boston, but Philly's nice. Are they for real though?
Are they?
I don't know.
I think
Is Ben Simmons got a shot? That boy's
No,
shooting
he can't.
threes like it's fucking. He's Steph.
Who? Has he?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's putting them things in.
If he becomes a shooter, that's a scary team.
He was always projected to be a nice player. All right, we got Memphis at Cleveland. Dylan Brooks. How did he end up being the lead scorer?
When John's out,
what's
John
going-
Jackson's
What
out.
is going on?
Someone has to step up, and he's stepping up, man. Dylan Brooks is a good player, though. Don't sleep on him now. Two-way player, he can defend, shoot the ball.
This is the one that got me.
When they get that team back together, they're going to be dangerous.
Orlando
scary.
at Milwaukee. Your boy, Vucevic. How you say his name?
Vucevic. All-star. He's going to be an all-star again this year.
Similar to your Deja Vu strip club.
But they did not take the win.
Vucevic. We've got Phoenix at Washington. Without Russell Westbrook, these guys blow them out. 34 points by Beal and 33 by Booker. Wow.
Hey, Bradley Beal is showing he should have been an
He's
All-Star
going
last
crazy,
year.
I tell ya.
There ain't no reason he should have been on the All-Star team
He got
last year.
robbed.
But this year, you gotta make it.
You got your goggles on there, folks. You got them on. Tell them to talk about Bradley Beal. You better vote for him this year because he's not coming. He's for real. Trae Young helps the Hawks beat the Sixers. The Sixers lose to the Hawks.
Trae Young's a baller, man.
I thought your Philly team was destined.
That's not my team. I'm not a Philly guy. No sir, Bob. Nah. Atlanta, I feel like they should make the playoffs this year, man.
But they're always one of them teams that are not on the.
Are you serious? They were making the playoffs they were one of the best teams in the East for a minute there.
Maybe for a couple weeks before it started to get hot.
There was some years, there was a couple years where
when
they had Millsap,
when they had 22 point
Al
run.
Horford, when they had
22 game in a row.
They had a squad, but I feel like they're gonna come back.
They were overrated.
John Collins.
They got shut down by LeBron every single time they met.
Cam Reddish over there, Daniil Hunter. They got a squad.
They're young. They're
young,
they're
but I feel
away.
like they hungry.
Portland at Toronto. You've seen that game winner.
Oh yeah,
that was beautiful.
Boy CJ
hit the little spin move to the right on Van Fleet. That was great defense, but as they always say, better offense beats better defense all day long. Every time. Every time. Never wanna think about it. Never come around. All right. We've got the Rams at Green Bay. This is going to be a fun one.
We got to see what the status of Aaron Donald and Cooper Kupp is going to be. We got to make sure they're in. If they're not,
Cal is representing tonight.
You said who? Cal?
Cal Berkeley. Or University of Cal. The Golden Bears.
Oh, yeah.
Both
Jared Goff, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah,
but I got definitely Aaron Rodgers has something to prove. He's going to do it.
Barry Bond says, yep, that's going to be a good one, folks. I tell you what. And McGuire says, I agree.
Green Bay is going to take it.
Yeah, I think.
But it's going to be a good game because that secondary for the Rams is no joke.
Green Bay, you should win this game by a hefty 2 touchdowns. It should not be close. Aaron Donald is what you call trouble.
And
but
is Jared Goff still out?
I don't know if he's still out. He was out until Wolford went down. Down for the count.
And we'll see, man.
Prayers up for Wolford. Hope he comes back from that concussion just fine. He looked like a good quarterback while he was in there.
Jared Goff
for a short amount of time.
Jared Goff, I'm not sure about him.
But you need to work on your sliding, bruh. The slide technique was trash. I thought you about tore your ACL or something. You got all buckled up when you tried to slide. It looked awkward. I'm glad you're okay, but Jamal had to put the power down.
Yes,
put the power down. Yeah. You heard it there, folks. He's a turd ready to flush. All right. Baltimore at Buffalo. Lamar Jackson.
That's going to be a game. That's going to be the best game of the day.
I'm excited for this one. Baltimore, I hope you guys come to play. And I hope Buffalo is the Buffalo we've been seeing all year long.
Stephon Diggs.
I expect him and Beasley to ball out this game.
Stephon Diggs has to have a big game. Josh Allen has to have a big game.
He's going to have a rushing touchdown or 2 of them. I see it.
But I don't see that defense stopping the Ravens. The Ravens' run game is so elite right now.
It is elite.
Lamar Jackson is unstoppable he's running the ball. You got to make him pass it, though.
And when he's accurate in passing, it's over with.
But you got to force him to pass the ball.
You got to. You better shut him down. Use the blitz. Make sure you got your safeties ready to play. We can't be having them like how they were looking against Tennessee.
Contain.
They had them contained against Tennessee. Lanes. It's hard to contain Lamar Jackson.
No open lanes. They got to try. That's all you can try to do.
You better start playing Madden 04 and looking at those defenses that we try to play on Vic. Because it's just like that. This man could go, run.
Do we say he's a better runner than Vic?
No.
Not yet?
Not yet, no. Vic was special.
Lamar's special too.
Lamar's special too.
Lamar, man, he's had.
Vic was consistent.
So he's a better passer.
Vic is.
Yeah, right now. Yeah. But they're saying Lamar Jackson. By the numbers, Lamar Jackson hasn't been that bad. You know.
He hasn't been that bad.
But who's he throwing the ball to? That's one thing I always try to tell him.
They don't have any receivers.
They got Mark Andrews is good, and Marquise Hollywood-Brown is young. He's a slot.
Vic never had star receivers.
He had some good receivers over there, though. Who? Like
Finnegan.
Was it Crumpler?
Algae? You talking about Algae Crumpler? Algae Crumpler. This man was talking about the great receiver that Vic had with Algae Crumpler. He was nice.
But he had some.
He had Roddy White.
He had some pieces over there. He had some decent guys. Lamar Jackson doesn't have Des Bryant.
I'll never forget the kicker.
Willie Snead Jr.
Huh?
Willie Snead.
They're terrible. He's definitely.
I'm not gonna say they're terrible, but they're not.
He needs some work.
They need to get somebody, man.
And he makes it work. He makes it work. You know,
I'm gonna
as long as you catch the ball, it doesn't matter what you play. It doesn't matter how your ratings are. It doesn't matter how fast you are. You can catch that bitch and get open and find a soft spot in that defense. You are going to get touchdowns. You are going to get first downs, and you will move the ball.
Yes, sir.
But you focus on speed. You focus on the big plays, the big players. It bites you in the ass. You just want ballers. Get yourself some ballers. You got some ballers, and they do it good. I just can't imagine if you guys had a Calvin Johnson or a Metcalf on your team.
You guys had somebody.
Who? They had Des Bryant.
But Des is, man.
He's not the same Des. He's not the same X Factor, but he's nice. They could
he
try
has
to.
one touchdown since he's been playing.
Hey, his Achilles is only going to last so long. Just bust it open and fucking bust him out.
But I
there.
think they'll get somebody in the draft, man. They better hope like someone like Waddle for Alabama could drop if he's coming out this year, which I believe he can.
They got a squad. Let's talk about that game.
Man. Wait, let's finish with the playoffs.
All right.
Finish with the rest of the teams.
Cleveland at Kansas City. By no means do I think Kansas City is the team that I think is going to win.
I do.
Be
honest.
I had them going back to back. I do think they're going to win, but I don't want them to win. I want the dog pound to win.
It's Patty's time. But I wore this just because I knew they were going to beat Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh was trash. So I got to give Cleveland props for that first playoff win, so I had to rock the jersey for them.
Shout out Cleveland.
They had to get that win, man.
You guys did it.
Last time they won, what was it, 1994?
2002.
2002.
2002. Oh. It's been a long time coming. One more time for the dog pound.
But yeah, I see this Cleveland Kansas City game. I see Kansas City. I don't know. It's gonna be a good game because if Cleveland can run the ball effectively,
if they play like they played against Pittsburgh,
they're not gonna get picks like that. Pat's not throwing picks like that. But I'll say this: if they can control the ball with that run game, control the clock, they can do something. Because that's the only time that Pat's lost is when he doesn't have the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
You know, but
I think that
it's gonna be a good game.
That defense is scary. Myles Garrett is a
they
fucking
can put pressure
shot
on
shot out of a fucking cannon.
Patrick Mahomes is special.
He is literally on his sides of his feet, fucking getting so much goddamn pressure. He's just
Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill.
Oh, they're nice.
Kelsey, man, it's just
I'm excited for the game. Let's just say that. That's the one that I'm excited about the most. I mean, I want Tom Brady to kill New Orleans, but this Cleveland Kansas City.
If Cleveland were to win this game, man, that's a big deal.
You are betting your ass we're fucking going with the dog pound.
But you know we're going with Kansas City this way. I think Patrick Mahomes.
Can you imagine a Kansas City?
It's his time.
Can you imagine a Cleveland Green Bay in the Super Bowl?
Make some shitty colors, right?
Right. Battle of the North, AFC, NFC.
All right, now let's get to the last game, man.
Tampa Bay at the Saints.
The battle of the old Bulls, man. Them boys old over there, man. We go see arm last the longest.
This is a game. It's scary.
Tampa
Bay gets destroyed by the Saints.
Saints, they have Tom Brady's number, I'll have to say. But Tom in the playoffs can do some spectacular things.
Terrific.
But I'm gonna say this.
TB12.
I don't know, man. He has so many weapons. He has AB, he's hungry right now. He wants a ring.
He wants to win.
You got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin cannot drop balls.
New Orleans.
He had 3 drops last game. If you drop balls like that, you will lose.
Yeah, unacceptable.
You
need to put
you got to help your quarterback out. But
stick him on your hands. Do what you got to do.
Personally, me, I want to see Drew Brees go, man. I want to see him do it, man.
I
do
not want to see him win. It's going to be a juggernaut. We bet on this one?
Bet
your 5 back?
Yeah, we can bet 5. I'm with New Orleans.
I'm with Tampa Bay.
Because I got the defense. You could put some pressure on Tom.
Lead?
No, hell no. With that, I'm not giving you no. No, we're going straight up.
Come on, man.
You got the best. You got AB, man. Mike Evans, Gronk. No.
All right, it's a straight up bet.
But the corner, Marcus Lattimore, Norris Jenkins back there. Then they got Malcolm Jenkins. They can do, we can.
It don't matter if they got goddamn Leroy Jenkins. It don't matter. They will not win. Tampa Bay is too hungry.
You see what Heineke almost did to that defense, though.
They're watching the tape.
You see what that defense
They're
did, right?
watching the tape.
Heineke,
Tom Hennessy. I don't give a shit. He is getting tape on him, and Tampa Bay is watching that tape right now, learning their goddamn lesson.
You see, Michael Thomas.
They are working their ass off right now.
You know what Drew Brees and Michael Thomas is about to do that Tampa Bay defense?
They ain't about to do nothing.
They about to. If Heineke can do that, imagine what my man Drew can do.
Hey, Drew, you're fucking about to be 42.
And Tom is 43. They're both old. The battle of the old bulls.
Old dogs. Every dog has its fight. And Tom Brady, you got a couple years left in you, buddy. You're not going nowhere. This is your game. You continue your legacy. You want 7. I'm on the road to 7 right here with you. Right here live on FGP, Feeling Good Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the comment button. Make sure you hit the bell for all your alerts. Leave us a comment. Check us out. What do you think the scores are going to be? What do you think is going to happen? Also, make sure you give us a follow on Instagram and Facebook, 99 Jersey Plug, and Feeling Good Facebook, or Feeling Good Podcast with 1G. Feeling good.
All right. On to the national championship
On to the next one. Championship Bama. 7 for Saban? Is he the greatest of all time?
No, he isn't. Does he have 7?
7. Past Bear Bryant. Passes Bear Bryant.
So he has
all time.
He has all 6 in Alabama history because they only have 6.
He has 7 himself as a coach.
Oh yeah,
from Florida and LSU or LSU.
Man, he's the greatest. Yeah, I'll call him the greatest college coach of all time.
Definitely
the greatest recruiter for sure.
He's got the most talented teams ever.
Devontae Smith.
This team.
They had Devontae Smith, Waddle, Henry Ruggs, and Jerry Jeudy all on one team.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy to me. That is insane. And their offense is better this year.
I know it's not possible, but do you remember years ago how we would have those comparisons of, wow, the Browns are so shitty. I bet they could get beat by a team like Alabama. And then, there's all the criticism. Oh no, they're an NFL team. They fucking, even though those are kids, athletes, they're college kids. Full grown men are gonna whoop their ass all day. Blah blah. Is this Alabama team competing with anybody? Are they beating the Jets? Are they beating the Jags?
I think they can beat the Jets.
I think they could beat one of them. I'm willing to bet. If we could make some type of simulation out there, drop it in the comments. I'm willing to see it. I'm willing to shout it out on the page, on the channel. I want to see it.
Alabama has grown men over there. They got guys who come in the league and play
first round pick after another.
They got at least 4 or 5 first rounders this year, probably.
Yeah, they had in receivers last year. They had 3.
Yeah, and they got Devontae Smith is going first round.
Oh yeah.
Is Mac Jones coming out?
I don't know. He should. He should stay
there
another year. He might win another.
If he does come out, he's going. He's definitely a first round, and maybe a lower first round, but he's
yards.
A first round.
I say he's going to end up being nicer than Tua, and nicer.
Ooh, I don't know, 'cause he can't move like Tua. Like, you have to have some movement in today's NFL.
I want to see him excel.
But I think he'll be good.
Level.
I think he could be good.
I hope he passes and becomes the best quarterback of all time. Because I was high on him.
I'm not that high on Mac Jones. Justin Herbert is the best young quarterback out there right now. He's better than Joe Burrow. He's better than a lot.
Joe Burrow's overrated.
Joe Burrow was balling.
That ACL is going to change him.
I don't know. He's still young, man. And with today's technology and how they heal players, man. Remember Russell Westbrook had that ACL and came back?
That shit was insane.
Wasn't that?
On the sideline when he fucking got hit by Patrick Beverly?
Yeah, and he tore his ACL, came back the next year and was booming. Nothing ever happened. Came back quick too, but today's technology, I think he'll come back good. But Justin Herbert is a different machine.
Yeah.
He's a different animal over there, man.
He's all right. He's
already a top 6. He's already a top 10 quarterback.
They need some help. They need some help in
No.
Chargers.
They just need a. Man, I don't know, man. They just need
They need a solid
coaching.
running back.
Eckler, he got hurt, but
Eckler is not a one touch. He's a nice compliment. Him and Melvin Gordon were the nicest 1-2 punch until.
Bro, Eckler's better. Bro, you don't know, bro.
Eckler
He could run
shines. He's nice.
Can I say something?
He shines even more.
He's not a goal line running back, but when it comes to yards,
he's not a pound for pound.
Bro, yards per carry, he averages, bro. Look at his yards per carry. I guarantee it's over.
I agree, but at the same time,
yards per catch,
he needs somebody to fucking compliment him.
But all running backs kind of do nowadays. That's how the NFL is. All running backs have another.
Adrian Peterson didn't need nobody to compliment him.
But that's today's NFL is different now, bro. There's a lot of running backs that have compliments.
Todd Gurley was supposed to be great.
He got hurt, man, because they was using him too much.
Injuries happen, but
the usage rate for running backs is crazy.
Shout out Devontae Smith.
Look at Zeke.
His injury better come back strong. A little hand bullshit. Is he the number 2 pick? You think he's gonna be the number 2 pick over Fields? Fields draft stock.
Yes, because they got the quarterback from BYU going number 3.
Oh, Zach Wilson.
Yeah, they had Devontae Smith going to the Jets. The Jets need a lot, but if they were to get something for Sam Darnold, because he needs help, man.
He does.
He needs some help.
Is he a bust? Do you think he's a bust?
I don't think he's a bust because he hasn't had no one to throw to. But he's had some games where he needs some help. He had Adam Gase coaching him, he's a terrible coach. The organization's just been kind of messed up. We got to see who they bring in there to bring things right. But I'm gonna give him one more year. I think I'm gonna draft Devontae Smith. I'm asked what else I'm looking for in free agency. If there's some free agents out there I want to get, but they need someone to throw the ball. They need someone to catch the ball. Jamison Crowder is not a number 1.
No,
he's not a number 1 receiver.
He was in Washington.
He's good, but he should on any other team. He's like a number 2. He's a number 3, number 2.
Let's talk about Doug Peterson. Win the Super Bowl. What, 3 years ago?
In a 4-year span, he won the Super Bowl and went to the playoffs 3 years in a 4-year span. So this is his first year not making the playoffs, and they let him go.
Shitty.
But
Carson, I do not care if you hate the Giants and you can get them out of the playoffs, or you hate the Cowboys and you can get them out of the playoffs.
But you don't throw games. You don't do that. And you said that.
He's not throwing games. What if he's getting reps?
No, that's bullshit. You want to get reps at the very last game for a quarterback you know is not going to play on this team. You have Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts, and you have the third string guy. You know that third string guy.
So what's the reason they did it? What's the reason they did it?
Because he wanted to lose. Because they wanted maybe a higher draft pick, and I don't know. I don't know what would make him do that, to be honest. I would just think a draft pick, maybe higher, but... cause even the team was kind of startled by it. They were like, why would he, they didn't want that to happen. They wanted to play. You don't do that to your guys.
What about Tua, though? The Dolphins did the same shit. They tanked for Tua.
But they're not tanking. They can't get a quarterback. They're not tanking for, a number 1 draft pick. I could see if they lost, they'd get number 1 draft pick.
Yeah.
I understand that. But they're just, I don't know why they did that.
So no reason to do it. No reason to do it.
No reason. Maybe because they didn't like that team that much. They hated the Giants that much, but that's still that's losing the integrity of the game at that point to me when the team started doing stuff like that. Because I've never heard of a team doing that.
No.
But Doug Peterson, I think it was his time because Carson Wentz. Do you keep Carson or do you keep Doug? Because one of them have to go.
I'm shipping him to the Colts. I'm shipping him to the Colts depending on what Phillip Rivers does. I'm on the phone with fucking the Colts.
So you get rid of both of them because I think they did that to try to keep Wentz. Because you're gonna just you're gonna keep all that dead money? That's dead money if you trade him. You're losing something.
You're definitely losing something. What do you keep paying him? You give him his bonus?
I say you gotta
take
keep
on his salary.
I say you keep Wentz if you're Philly and.
What about Jalen Hurts? Why'd you draft him so high? You have so much.
See what he does, but we give Wentz you have 5. We're gonna give him time to see what you can do with a new coach.
He ain't got his biggest contract yet. Wentz, he's still under his rookie contract.
Wentz got a huge contract.
Did he?
Yes, he got one of the Jared Goff. He got paid a little more than Jared Goff.
Oh man,
that's what I'm saying. That's why they can't get rid of him.
Really?
But the thing is, though, another reason they want to get rid of Doug, because he had a meeting with the GM, and I guess Doug Peterson wanted to keep certain staff members that, the owner didn't let go. Yeah, and, Doug was he wanted to keep him, but, man, you gotta shake things up with that team, man.
Yeah.
But you can't blame Carson that much because he didn't have receivers. He didn't have a lot of players who were injured. Then their GM needed to go too, because how do you draft? Like, you drafted Jalen Rager over what? Was it Justin Jefferson?
No, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then last year, J.J. Whiteside over DK Metcalf.
That was a bad one.
Like, there's a lot of things over there they need to do. Like, when Deshaun Jackson is potentially your best receiver, I feel like
that's
it's a problem.
Bad. That's a problem. Yeah.
Alshon Jeffrey's like, he's at the end. Like, he's probably going next year.
He doesn't got Brandon Marshall helping him no more.
He was a balling on, back in the Chicago days.
Oh, they were nice.
That's a good team. All right.
Well, Lakers, you're waiting for Biden.
Good choice.
Waiting to swear in.
Good choice.
Lakers deciding to swear in and celebrate their championship run and celebrate their championship at the White House after Trump. I don't know. It's kind of fucked up, but
no, it's not. No one wants to see Trump. He's a terrible person.
Man,
don't get on politics.
I'm not getting on no politics.
But Trump, I wouldn't want to see Trump.
Hey,
you see what he gave the college players? He gave them KFC, and he could have at least got them some salmon dishes, some chicken dishes. He went to fast food. Come on, man. He don't care, man. Trump just don't care.
He's pro-military. I think he's Trump.
Is he really though?
All right, let's dive on into the NBA again. COVID unit. That's what we're gonna call it from now on. These COVID cases are popping up left and right. Teams postponing. Celtics haven't played a game in 3. They got 3 games postponed in a row.
It's hard, man. You can't.
It's hard out here for.
They might have to go back to that bubble, man. But
get this money for the rent. With the Cadillacs and gas money spent. There's gonna be a whole lot of bitches jumping shit.
Where's the trash one at?
Trash? That's a fucking...
Yeah. That's what we needed to hear. But they need to go back to the bubble.
Back to the bubble. Back to Disney.
They can't do that, though. They gotta wait.
Nah,
they don't want to do that yet. They want to wait at least until midway through the season, like at least into the playoffs, hopefully. I know they'll do it for the playoffs, but they just gotta bear with it, man. Just gotta keep flying through. We need the NBA.
Speaking of COVID, speaking of missing games, Kyrie. Not you. The other Kyrie. Kyrie Irving.
What's going on, man?
Going to parties maskless? I mean...
But we don't know what's going on. We're not going to speculate.
We won't speculate.
Could be some family problems. He's missed 3 games, though, man.
You
didn't tell the coach.
You are one of the players. You are one of the players that have been openly about, having, your mental issues and stuff. So, prayers up for Kyrie, Irving, and Kyrie if you want some prayers too. Kyrie, send him up. Hopefully he comes back soon. Hopefully he's good. Hopefully he's not spreading that shit to others. Hopefully he's fucking...
We don't know if he has COVID, though.
We don't know if he does or if he doesn't. We just hoping if he does, he ain't spreading that shit. Can we all listen to it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
What, today's games? Or?
Let's shout out Kyrie Irving again. Winning LeBron a ring. Shout out Ray Allen, too.
Okay. Well, shout LeBron out for winning the ring because LeBron had the best numbers, some of the greatest numbers ever. Kyrie is cool and all, but he's no LeBron.
Some of the greatest shots.
He had a couple big ones.
Championship shots. All right. So, out of games yesterday, we've got Greeny at 11, myself at 7, and let's see here. You want to run the games from, I think, the 10th?
Yeah, you go through this real quick. This right here generates 10 things.
Yeah, pull the scores. We had Utah at Detroit. Chicago at the Clippers. OKC at Brooklyn. Denver at New York. Miami at Boston. The Lakers at Houston. San Antonio at Minnesota. And Toronto at Golden State.
Go back to the 10. Go up. Those scores.
All right. run me through the winners. Let's see. Utah wins.
They beat Detroit 96-86. And how about Detroit, man? Jeremy Grant, I think we got this one.
He's nice.
He's a baller.
We got him from Denver. They watched the playoffs. They knew what that man could do in the playoffs.
Bulls.
Good fucking pick.
Then you had
Brooklyn.
Clippers beat Chicago next.
Yep. Brooklyn,
OKC.
Brooklyn, Denver. Boston got delayed. Lakers. San Antonio and Minnesota. Oh, Greeny got one. That's his one. And then Golden State. Toronto.
Yep.
Golden State, we got.
Ooh, Toronto lost 2 close ones. Ooh.
So Greeny gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins on his shit. Totaling Greeny's calculations to 18 wins on the season. And then I get 6. Alright, so we've got a final score, well, so far, of 23-18. Greeny's coming back.
So you want to go over the games for today? Today's slate?
Let's go over the ones today.
All right. First game we got Miami, Philly. Who you got?
Miami, Philly. This is a good one.
Good game, man.
I think Philly's gonna take this one at home.
You think Philly?
Yeah, I'm going Philly with this one. Denver at Brooklyn.
Denver at Brooklyn. I got Denver. Brooklyn's too depleted, but
I'm
not sleeping on LeVert, man. LeVert can ball. That's a real baller.
I'm gonna take the risker right here and go with Brooklyn at home. I think they got enough. They can handle some shit at home. I think they'll still
against Denver, man.
They'll still get it done.
Then we got Utah at Cleveland.
Utah at Cleveland. Utah's gonna shut them out.
Yeah, I got Utah on that one. LA at Houston. LA. LeBron. Hey, LeBron.
Hey, last game, fucking Cousins and his replacement got ejected. Was it too much?
I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, it's DeMarcus Cousins. He went to go hit a star swipe and hit LeBron. You know, LeBron gets a little emotional, cries on the ground.
And
then
you know, DeMarcus Cousins has a little rep about him, you know.
Yeah, but he didn't mean that shit.
Yeah, man, I don't like when they do stuff like that.
It was
you only
bullshit.
eject somebody if they have malicious intent, you know, on the court. If they're trying to hurt somebody, non-basketball move.
Yeah. San Antonio at OKC. I'm running OKC with this one. I think they're a young team.
I think I got San Antonio. I think I'm gonna go with San Antonio.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with San Antonio on that one, man.
And then my game of the week, Golden State.
At the Pacers, Golden State.
Yeah, Golden State.
I'm gonna go with Indiana. I'm gonna say Indiana on this one, man.
Sleeper.
Yeah, I think Sabonis over there, Brogdon over there, man. I feel like they can do something, man. Vic Oladipo.
They are nice.
Squad, man. They'll definitely make the playoffs. I'm hoping Victor Oladipo can stay healthy. I'm really hoping so. Because I feel like that team could make a little splash in the East, man. That's my dark horse team in the East. Them in Atlanta, but I'm going more of the Pacers because they're more complete. A little older, too.
They should be in the playoffs. They should.
Pistons,
Pistons aren't in. You mean you got who else? Who else is trash? I guess we don't really.
You know, it's hard to tell right now.
We get thrown there immediately.
But what's the Pistons record right now? You know, it's not.
It's the worst. They got the worst record in the league.
Well, that's good. Let us tank this year. Let us get us a good pick. But who's coming out this year? Is it going to be college basketball this year?
Are they going to get the pick on?
College basketball's already on, but.
Yeah. Are they going to get Michigan's number 7?
State? I feel like they've been.
Holla! Shot caller!
But you guys always. Like, this happens every year. Can I say something? This happens every year.
Michigan!
You guys make a run.
Oh, yeah, baby.
You guys make a run. State, we always lose a few games. But we always get hot when it matters, and that's at the end of the season.
I will say, Michigan, you are my favorite team. I got you tatted on my body. I love you. Hail to the victors is my motto. And hail to the victors, you shall do it. I hope. Well, it's been a good episode. Some good little chat.
Toronto's looking terrible this year.
Toronto's trash.
2-8. Whoa.
We got Pistons at the worst, right?
Tied with the Toronto Raptors at 2-8.
Oh God. Who we got at number 1? Still Lakers?
Boston. On the East, it's Boston.
Overall?
Yeah. I think they're tied. The lead. Yep, Lakers are 8-3.
Lakers 8-3.
Let's see. Where's Boston at? Number 5. They're not gonna hold that. Definitely not gonna hold that because Denver's not gonna stay at 5. I'm telling you, bro. You might lose that a little bit.
Well,
Denver doesn't got it. I mean,
we shall see. Well, it's been fun, folks. It's been real. It's been fun. 8-3 Lakers. They're not going nowhere. I called it all year. They're repeating. Unless Golden State can get their heads out of
What
their
are you
ass.
talking about? Golden State's not messing with the Lakers.
Golden State!
Sound delusional. Only team that can mess with
I'm
the Lakers
a
are
little
the
delusional.
Clips. The Clips. That's the only team.
They are nice, but
the Lakers are too much.
They lost all hope with me when they let Denver. Yeah, they're still choking. I think every game.
AD and LeBron is just too much for the league right now. Like, that's the best duo in the league at this moment.
That's the best 1-2 punch. Uh-oh, for the rest of the league is right, baby. Yeah, baby. Well, just like the Cleveland, I hope our Lions can be good again soon, too. Because it's been too long. My heart aches when I watch you. I can't stand to watch the fourth quarter sometimes. I get high anxiety. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't know what the team needs. 'Cause I say sell the team because I think you guys really do need to sell the team because you don't have winning culture in your blood.
We need a time to go there for a year, man. Just 1 year.
Tom Brady can't fix that team.
Just to show him what it's like, what a winner looks like.
He'll be the turnaround team like Joe Montana was for the Chiefs. He can't win it all. He can't win everywhere.
Is Stafford going to stay?
I think he's going to stay another year, but I think he's ready to go.
He wants to win,
As much as we say it on the show, I do want him to win, but
toughest
I don't
quarterback in the NFL.
I don't want to see him win nowhere else, but I do. You deserve it. You had some cool Jordans when you got married to your wife. I remember that. There were some dope ones.
Well, it's been real, everybody.
It's been real. Episode 6. Make sure you pop on that button and hit the freaking bell.
Hit that like, man.
Hit the like. Hit the like.
Hit the subscribe. Let's
do
go,
that
man.
thing. Do that thing. See you next time.